it's Christy, and today's video is a Disney tag video. This tag was created by Bob and Kelly over at Bob and Kelly, and I was tagged by Alicia over at Cinder Alley Loves Disney. So she tagged me quite a while ago, and I've been super busy and haven't had a chance to record. So I'm hoping that now that I have a little bit of time, I can record this and get this out. And I'm so sorry it's so late, but I will tag some people at the end. People have probably already done it, but I'll tag some people just in case they haven't, and to try to keep this tag going, because I really do. I read through some of the questions and I was like, oh, okay, I like this. In case you didn't know, I wing like every tag ever. I never pick out anything ahead of time. Unless it's a pin tag, of course I'll pick out some pins. But for the most part, I just wing the tags. I don't sit there and write out what I'm gonna say or anything. I just like kind of like word vomit right out of my mouth. That's the way it goes. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first questions, the first question. What ride at any Disney park have you wanted to ride but have been afraid to? None. I ride the ones that, I'll ride them all. I will say that there are rides I haven't ridden, but it's because I choose not to, or I just haven't had time. So for this one, I will say, so my camera died. Back to the question. I don't know if it cut off at the question or not. So the question was, what ride at any Disney park have you wanted to ride but have been afraid to? So I've ridden all rides that I've really wanted to ride. I haven't ridden some rides that I would be interested in, but I'm not afraid to ride them. And I haven't ridden any water rides because I don't like the water rides. Like, I don't like water rides unless I'm gonna be at a park, like a water park. I don't ride water rides unless I'm at a water park. So for that particular instance, I'm not afraid of any of them. I haven't ridden Splash Mountain because I have no interest in riding it, so we can go with that one. Or if we were to go to a water park, which I have not been to a Disney water park, the ones that just kind of go straight down, every time I've ridden those, I've come up off of it and was scared that I was going to get hurt, so I don't ride those anymore. So maybe that. And I don't know what those rides are called because I've never been to one of the Disney water parks. Number 2, if you had to live in a Disney park for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? I think I would choose Epcot because there's more food to choose from to satisfy my needs of food. The rides aren't as great, but they have 4 different festivals throughout the year. So there's that, there's different food, there's different countries, there's plenty of clothing. Yeah, I mean, there are rides, but I mean, I can be occupied with food. Number 3, if you had to talk in a character voice for the rest of your life, which one would you pick? We need to hear your character voice? Are you serious? I do terrible impersonations. I don't know. Let's go with Rapunzel because I think, well, for one, I'm wearing her ears, and I think she just has a normal voice. It may just be a little more feminine than mine, but sorry, you're not getting a voice impersonation by any means. Nope. Number 4. What is your favorite pavilion in Epcot? Oh, I think it's a tie between the France pavilion and the Germany pavilion. And there's reasonings behind both. France, I just love the pavilion. I love the food in the pavilion. It's fantastic. And the reason I picked Germany is because that's where my dad was born. I don't like the food in Germany. Other than the caramel corn, and now that stuff is delicious, but I like it. It holds a spot in my heart just because that's where my dad was born. All right, number 5. Which restaurant at Disney have you wanted to try but are afraid of? I'm not afraid to try any of the restaurants. I don't know. Let's go with one that I do really want to try. I would probably like to try any of them in the Japan or China or Morocco pavilions, because my family wouldn't like those and I would like them, so they would be afraid to try those just because they don't really like culture and ethnic foods or anything. They are pretty plain, like mac and cheese, chicken, potatoes, fries. They're very plain Jane, so they wouldn't really want to try any of those. In fact, I think we had reservations in Morocco Pavilion in 2017. I had to cancel them because they didn't see anything on the menu that they would like. So maybe one of those. Number 6. What is your favorite Epcot festival? Oh, so I've only been to 2. I've been to the Food and Wine and then the Christmas festival. Christmas, or it's like what, Festival of the Holidays or something like that. I would love to go to the Flower and Garden Festival and to the Festival of the Arts. But for me, I think I really love the Food and Wine Festival. I've never drank any of the wine while I've been at the festival, but I have tried the foods, and I feel like they have more booths during that time too, because it is food and wine. Number 7, have you attended any Disney special ticketed events, and which one is your favorite? I have been to 2. I've been to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. My favorite, I'm gonna have to go with the Halloween Party. They both have magical aspects to them. They're both really amazing. They're both, like, I loved them both so much. But I think the Halloween one just fits me better because Halloween is my favorite holiday. And you get to go trick-or-treating even though I don't really eat the candy. It just, I don't know. I just liked it better. I will say that it was more crowded than the Christmas one, which is weird. The overlays on the Christmas one I liked better than the overlays on the Halloween one. And I liked the cookie trail for the Christmas one better because they had like eggnogs and drinks and stuff and pretzels, not just cookies. So I don't know, I just really liked the Halloween's my jam. But if you're, the Boo to You parade is my favorite parade ever. Can't go wrong with that parade. Please never change it. So I know I put like pluses and minuses for both, but the Halloween one. Number 8, pick a Disney character and make a cocktail or a non-alcoholic drink to match them. What? This is what I get when I don't read ahead. I'm not gonna make a cocktail, but a Disney character create a cocktail. I think that I would probably do something that resembled Stitch and put some of that blue syrup, what is that called? I don't even remember, into my drink. And of course I would use vodka or whiskey because I am keto and don't do sugar. So the blue syrup probably is out of the question. I think it just colors it blue. I don't think it's got sugar in it. It may, I don't know. But I would make it themed to Stitch. And I'm not gonna do that. Just not gonna do that because I'm a last minute person and didn't know I needed to prep. Number 9, which Disney Vacation Club resort would you pick to be your home resort when buying for the first time or adding points? So does it have to be Disney Vacation Club by itself, like it has to be a Disney Vacation Club resort? It can't be one that has stuff that you can buy into. Like I know the Polynesian is not a Disney Vacation Club resort, but you can make that your home resort. So are there limitations here? Because if there's no limitations, then I would probably pick the Polynesian. Actually, I don't know that I would. I really want to stay there one time, and I really would want to stay at the Grand Floridian. Actually, I think I want to stay at the Grand Floridian more than I do the Polynesian. But I do know that Old Key West is a Disney Vacation Club resort, and the only way you can stay there if you're not a Disney Vacation Club member is if you buy somebody's points. Or rent somebody's points. So I think I'm gonna pick that one, the Disney, the Old Key West, just because it's very foxtrot-ish, horse enthusiast. It looks really cool. We walked through it the last time we were there and it looked really nice and not too upscale snooty. Whereas like when you go into the Grand Floridian, I almost feel like I don't belong there, but it's so beautiful. I want to stay there, if that makes sense. It makes sense. Cause I say it makes sense. Number 10. Are you a planner or are you on the fly park goer? You're asking me that. Plan way in advance. Like right now, as I'm recording this, it's March of 2020. Right now we've got the coronavirus going on. By the time you're seeing this, I'm hoping that's over. Cause I'm scheduled out, I think till late April. Right now the Disney parks are shut down until April 30th. So as soon as February of 2021 opens up for booking, I'll be booking a trip to Disney for me and my sister. I've already started planning. It's about a year away. So yes, I'm definitely a planner. I will say that if things need to be tweaked on the last, like, you know, on the fly, I can deal with it. As long as I'm not out any money, I can deal with things being tweaked, like missing fast passes because something else comes up. Happens, I get it, I can deal. But I do like to plan. Number 11, I believe. Yes, Snow White can't afford to pay the rent for 7 dwarfs. Which one do you kick out? Snow White. Keep all my little buddies. Kick Snow White out. Number 12. Which princess do you think would win a beauty pageant? Cinderella or Belle? I'd like to say Rapunzel because she's quirky like I am, but we all know she wouldn't. Which prince, number 13, which prince would get chosen to be on the show The Bachelor? None of them are bachelors. They all have their significant others by the end. Do I have to pick one? Really? None of them are bachelors. Flynn's the best looking one, so let's go with Flynn. Flynn Rider. All right, 14. Which Disney attraction is your favorite for napping? If It's a Small World weren't so annoying, I would nap on that one. You're always there because the boat always like gets backed up because somebody's taking forever to get off their boats, and you're there for like 15 minutes just sitting there hearing that same song over and over and over again. But I would nap on that if I could. 15, which is the last one. You're going on a Disney vacation. What one thing do you look forward to the most, and what one thing do you look forward to the least? That's 2 questions. First, what do I look forward to the most? All the smells and the feeling I get inside when I get there. It's like none other. It's just amazing. Amazing. Least, the crowds. People in general. Strollers, dogs, and wheelchairs bumping my legs, and people just being rude, and dogs again. Yeah, I'm not a people person, so when I go there, I kind of get overwhelmed with all the people. Okay, that was it. I'm gonna go ahead and tag my friend Christina over at Playdates and Travels. I'm also gonna tag Roxanna from Life with Roxanna, and I'm only gonna tag those 2 because I think pretty much everyone's already done this tag, and they may have already done it. And if so, that's cool, no big deal. But girls, if you haven't done it, you're tagged, please go do it. If you haven't done this tag and you are a Disney YouTuber or a YouTuber in general and just want to do this tag, please do it. Let me know that you did it so I can go watch it, and be sure to give Bob and Kelly the credit for creating it. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good one. Bye now.